Draya Michele Howard was born on January 23, 1985, and was raised in Wyoming, Pennsylvania.
A damn Aquarius, sis. I knew it.
According to her online biography, as a child, she was fascinated by all things related to beauty. She even shared an old photo of herself on Instagram, and in the picture, she had her
nails done, hair done, everything did. Oh, you fancy, huh?
In 2002, 17-year-old Draya found out she was pregnant. As of this video, there have been rumors that her child's father is former NBA player Gilbert Arenas. However, in a since-deleted Instagram post captured by the Jasmine brand, Draya revealed that when she was 7 months pregnant, her child's father got locked up and was sent to prison for 10 years. She gave birth to her son Nico in December 2002. In her since-deleted Instagram post, Draya stated that her son was named after his father, although he has Draya's last name.
Well, shit, that's easy enough to figure out, ain't it?
Hello?
Yes, excuse me, can we get a roster of all the Nicos in jail?
Yeah, sure, I can help with that.
All the Nicos. Thank you.
Nico?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
N-I-K-O.
It's spelled K-N-I-K-O. Like the Kingpin Nico from New Jack City. Girl, that's Nino. Oh, holy. Girl, I was Inspector Gadget over here. I was like, now I know why he in prison, but anyway.
Because she wasn't receiving any child support, she started stripping to make ends meet.
That sounds fun as hell.
And then, at some point, she shifted gears and decided to pursue a career as a singer. She moved to Los Angeles, but according to the Shade Room, her voice wasn't good enough to make it as a star.
So glad I don't have that problem. me. Girl, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere.
She started modeling and appeared in music videos, but according to the Shade Room, big fashion designers weren't interested in her, and a lot of the men's magazines turned her down because of her figure and her long neck.
Draya Giraffe Michele.
Eventually, she connected with editors and video directors who got her roles in music videos alongside artists like Jay-Z, The Game, and Kanye West, to name a few. Finally getting the recognition she felt she deserved, she started moving in different circles and had relationships with countless celebrities. When she wasn't in LA, she was working in Philadelphia.
What kind of work, girl? Working it or working?
And where was her son while Draya was out and about, dating celebrities, shaking her cakes in music videos, and working in Philly? Well, sadly, he was at home all alone.
I know you lying.
In 2011, a Philadelphia news outlet reported that Draya's son Nico was coming home from school to their empty Wyoming apartment and spending nights alone, while Draya was working an hour and a half away in Philly.
This bitch.
On December 16, 2011, Nico called 911 at 2 a.m. and told dispatchers he was home alone. He told them that he called his mom earlier in the day, and she said she was going to a tanning salon and would be home soon. She never came home, and Nico said he called her about 20 times, but she didn't answer.
This bitch.
When officers arrived at the apartment, they described it as looking like it had been ransacked. There were women's bras and panties scattered all over the damn place. A small dog was in a cage, and police saw dog boo-boo and urine scattered around the apartment.
Oh, hell no.
Nico then proceeded to tell the authorities about everything he had been going through. According to Nico, he would get off the bus every day after school and walk to their apartment complex. Then he would have to wait for another resident to either leave or enter the parking garage gate so that he could get into the building. He said his mom would leave the apartment door unlocked, and she kept microwave dinners for him in the freezer. While police officers were questioning him, Nico apparently got hungry, grabbed a TV dinner from the freezer, and stood on the counter in order to reach the microwave. Police called Draya's mom, who initially picked Nico up and brought him to her home. However, according to the police report, Nico was eventually placed in Child Protective Services while the authorities investigated the case. According to police, Draya didn't return home until 8:45 in the morning.
This bitch.
She was locked up on child endangerment charges and was released on a $25,000 bail. Since she was a first-time offender, she was eventually sentenced to 2 years of probation and ordered to attend family counseling and perform 40 hours of community service. When Draya appeared on Basketball Wives, her castmates caught wind of the allegations and labeled her a deadbeat mom. Draya sat up in them people's faces and said her son was never taken away from her. But her lies were exposed when online investigators dug up the police report.
Baby, because the internet is undefeated when it comes to them Inspector Gadgets, okay?
Draya remained unfazed, and in a series of tweets, she wrote that all the immature haters kept her motivated. She also expressed excitement about moving her mom and her son out to LA to be with her. So, yeah, during that time, her child was under her mother's care. As a cast member of Basketball Wives, all of Draya's little business continued to get put on blast. Blogs were having a field day digging up her hit list, but Draya insisted she was a changed woman.
Child, please, she wasn't changed. She was chained to a chain of fools. Chain of fools, girl, not chain.
I know you like that, girl.
Okay. Damn, learn the lyrics before you go busting out singing and shit.
During an interview with a radio station, she was asked if she considered herself a hoe.
I don't think I'm considered a hoe no more. I don't really got nobody in the last 2 or 3 years.
She said no more. Don't say no.
No, your wholeness can get deleted.
The hell she talking about? Are you a hoe?
Despite the negative publicity, the ninjas was still ready to risk it all. During an interview with Inside the Huddle, Draya stated she met Orlando Scandrick through mutual friends. At the time, Orlando was playing for the Dallas Cowboys. Draya said she was a bit disappointed because he was only 5 feet 10 inches tall, but they had a decent time during their first meeting at a nightclub, and they went out for breakfast afterward.
Staying out late all night again. And where the hell was Nico when you was out having breakfast? Did you bring him home some food this time? Speaking of food, girl, you done did it again. What did I do now? You forgot to promote our little snackity snacks. Dang, dog, I keep forgetting. It's all good, sis. Can I sing a little something for the besties before you jump into it?
Not today, girl. Take a little break. Give them vocal cords a rest.
This bitch.
This video is sponsored by rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that has an assortment of barbecue bacon jerky, toasted corn nuts, and gummy sour peach rings. Now, let's get back to the story. Orlando told Inside the Huddle that after meeting Draya, he thought she was cute, but her attitude was terrible. Either way, they started dating sometime around 2013. In true Draya fashion, there was drama from the jump. In a photo posted on Instagram, she alluded to the mother of Orlando's twin daughters causing some drama behind the scenes. And then her Basketball Wives co-stars accused Orlando of creeping on Draya with Jackie Christie's daughter, Chantel.
Ooh, this is messy.
Orlando admitted that during a brief breakup with Draya, his friends tried to hook him up with Chantel, and he chatted with her for a few days. When Chantel arrived at his home and exited the car, he said he was immediately turned off. He added, "All I remember is she has a mole, she's brown-skinned, and she's chubby. And none of that is my type."
Ooh, these men is trifling.
He then explained how he passed Chantel off to one of his friends.
Ooh, besties, don't be passed off, girl. Don't be the one that get passed off and around, honey. If you didn't choose them, don't get chose. Don't get chosen. What they think this is? Build a hoe? No.
Draya decided to stand by her man because she was pretty sure he would never be interested in someone like Chantel. Draya said she was his ultimate woman because she weighed 119 pounds and was shaped like a model.
Shaped like a model, but what that brain shaped like? A peanut? A damn peanut.
Orlando offered to pay her twice the amount of her Basketball Wives salary if she agreed to leave the show. So Draya stepped away from the reality series, but eventually appeared in her own web series called Blame Draya. In August 2014, Draya announced she and Orlando had broken up. Shortly after their announcement, the NFL suspended Orlando for the first 4 games of the 2014-2015 season after he failed a drug test. According to TMZ, Orlando stated he unknowingly consumed some Molly while vacationing in Mexico with Draya. Sports fans blamed Draya for everything, which prompted her to issue a statement on Twitter. Draya said she wasn't at fault, but would support Orlando through the ordeal. They went through a few more breakups, up until Draya announced their engagement in June 2015. Although she was proud to flaunt her $400,000 7-carat diamond engagement ring, she told People magazine they were in no rush to set a wedding date. A month later, Orlando pulled the plug on their engagement.
Say what Damn.
He told TMZ Sports, in hindsight, it was a poor decision to propose. He also said he was anxious to move on with his life and get the hell away from Draya.
Bye, Ashy.
The grand opening, grand closing of their engagement had many people wondering what the hell happened. How did things go belly up so quickly? Well, an insider told blogger Love B. Scott that Draya bought the ring herself. She also reportedly told her PR rep to plant the engagement story on the internet. The insider added that Orlando never proposed, and for months he was actually trying to figure out how to get away from Draya's ass. The source added that Draya wouldn't leave his house and was acting like a squatter. Draya clapped back in a statement to TMZ where she said, "I was just involved in a circus and didn't know I was the clown." As for the rumors that she bought her own ring and faked her engagement, Draya denied the allegations. Weeks later, Orlando filed a restraining order against her.
Fix it, Jesus.
He claimed that 2 months before their alleged engagement, Draya got physical with him and pepper sprayed him during an argument. He also accused her of throwing candles at him and knocking pictures off of his walls. And then, during a separate incident that reportedly went down in July 2015, he accused her of throwing a porcelain jewelry holder and books at him. He also said she threatened to throw bleach in his eyes. Orlando also accused Draya of throwing his clothing in a bathtub and in his swimming pool. The judge granted his order of protection and told Draya to stay at least 100 yards away from him.
What a crazy self.
1 month after Orlando came clean about what he had been going through, Draya told Power 106 radio station they were back together.
Not again.
In order to justify the toxicity and hot, stinking mess aspects of their relationship, Draya said, "We're black and in a relationship. Black people in a relationship, they feel me."
No, we don't feel you. Okay? No, the hell we don't.
But once again, the happy times didn't last long. Days after announcing their reconciliation, Draya shared photos on Instagram of Orlando allegedly destroying her bedroom. In the caption, she called him the cornball of the year and accused him of trying to make her look crazy when he was the crazy one.
Ooh, they toxic. Give me a T. Give me a O. Give me a X. I C. What that spell? Toxic. Toxic. Hey, toxic.
Orlando
toxic.
had bigger things to worry about, though. A couple of weeks after their public spat, he tore 2 ligaments in his right knee and had to sit his ass on the bench. With a lot of extra time on their hands, Draya announced in January 2016 that she had gotten knocked up and they were expecting a baby boy. Weeks after her announcement, she and Orlando broke up again. In an Instagram post, she said Orlando went to Vegas and did something that forced her to end things. They welcomed their son Drew in April 2016. Their relationship was back on track by this point.
Thank you, because I'm dizzy. I can't keep up at this point, honey.
And then came 2017. An anonymous source sent Baller Alert blog a picture that was allegedly taken at Orlando's bedside. The image included medication that is reportedly used to treat herpes. The image has since been scrubbed from the internet. Months after Drew's first birthday, Orlando found out that having a baby by Draya was gonna cost him.
Here we go. Here we go.
RRG dug up court records that confirmed Orlando was earning close to $500,000 per month, while Draya was making about $33,000 per month. In July 2017, the court awarded her child support payments of a little over $24,000 per month. Now, let's fast forward to December 2017. Draya took to Twitter to rant about Nico's homework. Nico, who was 13 at the time, was reportedly required to recite a 4-minute speech at home every day, and Draya was asked to sign off on it. Draya said she was all for helping him with his homework, but she felt like the teacher was harassing her by requiring her to sign the sheet of paper every day. Draya said that after hearing the speech 2 times a day for a month straight, she refused to sign off on it one night. Draya added, "And today he doesn't get points because I don't want to sign it. It's not my damn homework, but it feels like it. What do y'all think?
Girl, you don't want to know what we think, okay? We think you still a deadbeat ass mama like you always been. That's what the hell we think.
Of course, Twitter let her have it. The backlash was so intense that Draya deleted her tweet. After a couple of years of maintaining a blissful relationship, Orlando was noticeably absent from Draya's 36th birthday. The following month, she deleted all traces of him from her Instagram, and they unfollowed each other. By then, Orlando had bounced around to several different teams before getting cut twice by the Eagles. His final release from the team was in October 2019. People wondered if Draya would continue to stay by his side or if she was gonna link up with another athlete with deeper pockets. She hopped on her Instagram story to announce, "If anyone has anything to say about me or the guy I used to be engaged to, save it. We don't care. I have been single the entire month of December." As for Orlando, he moved on with WNBA player De'Arica Hamby, and she gave birth to his fourth child, a baby boy named Legend, in March 2023. According to SandraRose.com, De'Arica had to break the news to her husband that Orlando was the baby's pappy.
Wait a minute now. You just gonna gloss right over that? Oh, okay. We caught it, though. We caught it.
Since she had to move out of Orlando's house for good, Draya purchased her own home in 2020. When online users accused her of using child support checks to buy the property, Draya took to Twitter to state she doesn't receive a dime of support from anyone. So, what about the 2017 child support order that RRG dug up? Well, according to our research, both parents can mutually agree to terminate a child support order early in the state of California. However, we don't see a record of that request in their court files. Now, we're sure you're wondering what her eldest son, Nico, has been up to. Well, he enrolled at Georgia State University in August 2021. As of this video, he appears to be living his best life.
Go ahead, nephew. We're proud of you. Wait a minute now. Not him tooting that thing up.
Draya moved on with NFL player Tyrod Taylor, and then in 2023, she was spotted out with Houston Rockets shooting guard Jalen Green. Now, by this point, people were used to Draya chasing after athletes, but what made many people raise their eyebrows was Draya and Jalen's 17-year age difference. People were even more alarmed when they realized Jalen was only 10 months older than Draya's eldest son, Nico. As people expressed concern over their relationship, they also wondered if Jalen was aware of Draya's past. During a September 2023 chat with The Shade Room, Draya said she was open to having another child, and she wasn't worried about whether the child was conceived with someone she was in a relationship with. She said, "I'm very non-traditional. I feel like you can co-parent without being in a relationship. Maybe just two people say, hey, you want a kid? I want a kid. Let's just have a kid. And let's just see."
This bitch.
Reactions were mixed, with one person saying, "The fact that y'all are okay to purposely create broken homes is wild to me. Sad." Another person wrote, "She mentally is the same age as her baby daddy."
Ooh, shots fired.
And then in January 2024, rumors emerged that Draya was looking mighty pregnant while watching Jalen's team play. 39-year-old Draya waited until International Women's Day in March 2024 to announce that she and 22-year-old Jalen were expecting a baby girl. This will make Draya the proud parent of 3 children by 3 men. As for Jalen, he's a first-time pappy.
Y'all crazy.
Some online users applauded Draya for securing the bag, especially since Jalen is locked into a $40 million rookie contract. But others are questioning what she could possibly have in common with someone like him. Others expressed disappointment for Jalen creating a baby with a woman who has been busting it wide open since before he was born. They also aren't pleased with Draya bringing another child into the world due to her past parenting issues.
Okay, that part. Hopefully this baby will eat better, honey.
Do you think this new baby will be raised on Hungry Man frozen dinners? Or will Draya learn how to prepare some homemade meals? Let us know down below. And thanks for watching RRG.
Y'all so messy, and I love it.